For me, it was reporting. So being able to quickly and accurately see like what was actually happening within the business. So we used other providers in the past, and it was just, you could do it, but it's quite complicated. And then actually in LoveAdmin, you can just sort of drill down a bit further as well. I do like my numbers. So yeah, it was just a lot easier to see what was actually going on in the business. To save a lot of time, really. And it's definitely done that for us. We're just chasing payments off parents, checking like on the reports and things like that. We were using another system for quite a while and it was okay. But then when I jumped on with LoveAdmin, you could see sort of like everything that it could do as a bit of a no-brainer really for us. The admin side of things has just become like a non-event because we know it's sort of all being taken care of in the background. We spend so much less time doing those sort of like boring tasks, if you know what I mean. We can actually just focus on doing what we do, which is coaching. We're all coaches and that's what we're best at. Since setting LoveAdmin up, I feel like I barely spend any time now doing the admin side of things, which is great. Actually just pulling accounts up for tax returns, end of year, that sort of stuff, and pulling all that data together. It was literally like 4 or 5 clicks just to pull all the data up for the year. I used to do it on another system and that would have taken me genuinely hours, and like it took me minutes on LoveAdmin. That was a massive headache saved for me. I think the reporting is great. I think you can really get specific with what you need and find what you need quite quickly on those ones. I think there's a lot of different reports on there as well. Tracking new customers is great. So whenever they sign up for a trial, and then it's sort of like a built-in CRM really, because we don't then have to go manually chasing them to check whether they are continuing joining, because then you'll get some people that come, they attend a trial and then they want to go home and think about it, whereas LoveAdmin just sort of chases them for us really. And then even after the automations have stopped, if they haven't replied to any of those, I can see in my new customer report where they're up to, and then I can get in touch with them direct if I need to as well. So I would say for me, the reporting feature is definitely my most used. So being completely honest, and this might be too personal, but the workload that I had before using this was getting too much, and I was going to come out of the industry because it was just like crazy. I was spending like 20-25 hours a week just on chasing payments and catching up on admin. Whereas now, I've been using LoveAdmin for quite a while, I probably spend about 4 hours a week on admin, something like that I would have to guess at. And that has just been a lifesaver. I think I'm a big believer in like, you're only as good as your systems. And I'm setting something up new now elsewhere, and the systems aren't great. And I really want to change those guys to LoveAdmin as well, because I know that the amount of time that it does save me personally is, yeah, it's been huge. The big one for me is marketing. For a long time, I could never sort of be on the front foot marketing wise, because I was just chasing, it's just like firefighting, doing the boring stuff, if you know what I mean, but the businessy stuff that you need to do to get paid on time. So because of that, because LoveAdmin's doing most of that for us now, we can actually just spend more time on attracting new people, making sure that we are organized on the market in front, so we're a month ahead at any time. Things are going out when they should be, rather than panicking, thinking, oh, why is nobody booked onto this event on Saturday? But it's because I haven't marketed it properly. Whereas now I do have the time for that, which is great. But then also it's allowed us to actually be on court a bit more. And then because we've got more people because of the marketing, we need to be on court more, which is only a good thing for us as a business. Massively. It's just taken headaches that, things that were taking so long for us. It's just been such an easy process of getting those sort of things done. It's been a game changer for us. We were using an older system, which is good, but then when the payment failed 3 times on their collection, it was very, very difficult, A, to go in and find out who's done it, who's failed, but then B, to actually go about collecting those was really, really tough. Particularly, the biggest thing for us in LoveAdmin is when somebody joins halfway through a month. On my old system, I used to have to change. If they signed up on the 2nd and the payment run was the 1st, I had to wait a full month until their direct debit started. Whereas now, I don't have to worry about that. That pro rata payment is like, it's instant. If somebody has failed on a payment in LoveAdmin, it's such an easy way to go and see it. It's just on the invoices tab. A collection rate now, I mean, these days there are about 300 people, paying a week, and there's less than 4 people every month that needs chasing. So that as a percentage, I can't work out off the top of my head, but it's very high. Just go and do it, because I was just the same for a long time. I was like, oh, my parents and customers, they're so used to the other system, and I was afraid of losing a few when I moved over. But the support from the LoveAdmin team is so good. Your support is so good, and I still have millions of questions, and you get it done for me so quickly. So there's literally no reason why anybody should be afraid of swapping over, because, like I said, the support is there. And it's so user-friendly anyway for your customers that it really is a no-brainer in terms of the time that it's going to save and how much easier it'll make running your business.